Hello, my lovelies. My name is Elizabeth. Welcome to my channel, Embracing the Chaos. So, I'm being guided to do something. It seems, okay, that most of the people that give the messages really don't have a messenger that's specifically for those individuals. And I'm being guided to deliver messages periodically for the messengers. So if you're not a messenger, if you don't read tarot, if you don't speak with the higher self, with the universe, with others, your guides and whatnot, and deliver messages that way, then this message is not going to be for you. Okay, so here we go. Let you jump in and see what the tarot has to say, my lovelies. I'm hearing the word repentance. Got the Two of Swords with the High Priestess, the Five of Swords with the Five of Pentacles. Someone's here is not getting their messages normally in the normal fashion that they normally would get it. So obviously it's kind of like we've got some kind of writer's block. It's about the same thing. You're at a crossroads. You're trying to figure it out, but it's like we're struggling to tap into that higher knowledge. And there seems to be something that you're feeling a little bit of lack around that's creating the blockage. You're feeling as though the messages aren't coming in anymore, not as often as they should, or not as often as they used to. You're not hearing them very clear. You're needing to take a break, babe. It's time for a break. Overstimulated. You could be being a little bit overstimulated here. Now, they're not saying that you need to quit, like, whatever sources you give, like, in the ways that you give. Like, if you record daily, then go ahead and continue your daily reads. They're saying more like in your downtime, they're really wanting you to sit still for a little bit. Yep. Some of y'all could be dealing with a toxic connection. Four Wands. Five of Cups. Yeah. Dealing with some kind of loss within the home space. Definitely. So when there's feelings of sadness or there's feelings of grief associated with our sense of stability, then it uproots our own stability within ourselves to be able to deliver the correct messages. And I feel like that's the case here for someone. I'm not calling you out, so don't take it offensively. I'm trying to help you here. This is what the guides are saying. We need to take it easy a little bit here. Because I don't feel like you're someone that would want to give bad advice or give bad direction, insight. But it seems to me, by the energy, that we could be a little bit maimed at this time, is the word I heard, maimed. So we're a little bit wounded by something within our own situation, and it seems to be leaking out into the messages. Like, you know, for instance, you know, if you're delivering a message and you would normally see the optimistic side or really pay attention to certain energies. It's like right now we're kind of focusing on the dark energies, and it's not that we're not needing to know and be able to tap into those energies. It's very important as a reader or as a messenger that we are able to deliver such messages. However, it is very important that we don't single out the positive because we're stuck in the negative. Because we've got some negative stuff that's going on in our realm. So, it's just like just sitting with the energy at this point and really getting right with ourselves so that we can get back on track and start delivering more promising messages to others. Not in a convoluted kind of way where we're, you know, causing people to have delulus. I'm not saying like that, but definitely give forewarning of certain things. But being able to pick that up so we don't leave a negative note within someone. Does that make sense? Like, for every negative thing that we give, we need to give 2 positive, right? That's just an example. It's like we really need to reinforce that negative energy with positive energy so that there's an equal balance. And I feel like for whoever this reading's for, we're at a little bit of an imbalance here. Yeah, bringing love back to the self. 6 of Swords. Really creating some distance. Really getting to a peaceful place of mind where we're not feeling like we missed out on something. Because, I mean, you know as well as I do. You didn't miss out on nothing. Not at all. In fact, you're making way for something better. But it seems like you could be blocking that better from coming in because we're not willing to allow this energy to run its course. Because it's got to. You know, if you're an alchemist, you know, there's certain energies, it's part of it, babe. It's just part of it. 3 of Swords. Needing to get away from the heartbreak, the pain, the sting. It's creating confusion around the heart space, yeah. Five of Wands. This is all about embracing the chaos, and that's my chaos card, babes. Hold on a second. Okay, y'all. So I really feel like that's the message. I don't feel like, you know, if you are a messenger, you really need any further guidance. You get enough guidance on your own. I feel like that's just a little nudge that maybe we're not picking up on to try to help. So, yeah. It's up to you, babe. Use your discernment if this resonates for you or not. You know what you need to cut out, what you don't need to cut out. You don't need me telling you. Sometimes we just need to hear it from someone else to further validate what we already know. And I feel like you've probably already gotten this message. So until we meet again, toodaloo-doos.